Okay, it's time to start the All-Stars game here at the Moreton Bay Regional Sports Complex. And the ball's up, Suns versus Lions, and this is the best of the women in Queensland. And the ball's up, tap out to the Lions. Good clearance. Well blocked. Good stoppage. The Lions are struggling to get it out, and ball down. Free kick to the Lions, and they're heading out wide. Great single hand mark, and big kick into the forwards. All right. So, just introduce the Suns team. Suns, we've got at number 29, Alexandra Anderson. 13, Isabel Baldock. We've got 19, Cassie Bell. Number 5, Emily Bliss. 23, Caitlin Cantrell. 3, Maddie Crowley. 11, Courtney Daniak. 41, Cleo Davis. 45, Holly Lee Dimmick. Number 9 is Ashley Hales. 25 is Luana Healy. 35 is Jade Hose. 31 is Megan Hunt. Number 17 we've got Georgia Senegar. 51 is Sheena Seiden. 33 Samantha Virgo, and she's the captain today for the Suns. Number 7 Nikki Wallace. 27 Shani Webb. 43 Kylie Welsh. 37 Jenna Wicks, and at 15 is Jordan Zhang Cheta. And as yet, scoreboard hasn't been in trouble. And the Lions are still in their forward half. Just a big kick out, defensive kick out from the Suns there out to the wing. And a nice pick up there by Natalie Thomas. And the Lions are still struggling to make a conversion out of their opportunities, as the Suns' defensive pressure is still quite strong. All right, now for playing for the Lions today, at 19 we've got Michaela Anderson. 21 is Rebecca Baggendorf. 22 is Emily Bates. 28 is Shannon Campbell. 31 is Caitlin Collins. Number 6 is Brittany Downs. 16 is Selena Goodman. 15 Taylor Harris. 20 Adair Henderson. 12 Brianna Keenan. 30 is Kate Lutkins. 3 is Marnie McGorn. 17 Anna O'Keefe. 27 Bethany Pynchon. 24 Maddie Roberts. 5 is Hannah Sexton. 7 is Tegan Stevenson. 26 is Natalie Thomas. 11 is Heidi Thompson. 29 is Jenna Van Dyke. 4 Sully Young, and 8 is their captain Emma Zilke. And still struggling to get closer than about 10 metres from their goal at the moment, as the Lions are getting all the forward work, but they're just not taking advantage, and they're not able to convert. And we'll go for another ball up. Great tap from the Suns. Strong kick, but it goes high in the air, tapped by the Lions. And Brianna Keenan managed to kick that towards the goal, but still no luck. We go for a ball in. Big punch from the Lions there, from the Suns there, and handball out. Suns have got possession. Goes into dead space. The Suns are the first there, but she can't pick it up. And Lions kick it back towards their goals. And a great tap there. Get it out of the Lions' possession. Missed mark there. Too low. And holding the ball. Free kick given away. 33. Nice mark. And 33. Samantha Virgo's captain. And that's kick straight to the Lions number 6. And Lions number 6, Brittany Downs, kicks it forward. And again back. Attempted mark there from the Suns. Megan Hunt. And a free kick. And another mark by Brittany Downs. And back towards the goals. But again, Suns' defensive pressure is very strong. And it's kicked out to the left-hand side of the as the Lions go. Out to the left wing. Big kick towards the goals. And it looks like that's their first goal of the day. Unfortunately, I didn't see who kicked it. But it was a good kick, nice and straight through the middle of the sticks. As we take the ball back, we're going to be joined at in the second quarter by Beth Newman, who's the community sports reporter for AFL Queensland, and she's going to be helping me in the box. I've got to tell you, you feel a bit exposed up here. The wind blowing us around a bit. Ball up, and this one goes to the Suns clearance. Furthest that's gone into the Suns' possession so far this game. Let's see if they can take it further. Ah, nice mark. Kick forward into their 50 for the first time. Looking for an opportunity. Nice lead. And it looks like the Suns are getting in towards their goal for a point. So the Lions spread, looking for a bit of room. And good mark, good hard running mark. But she kicks it to nowhere, unfortunately. So that's picked up by the Suns, Maddie Crowley. And kick back towards their goals. Taylor Harris disposed of that, up towards the Lions. And holding the player, and so the free kick goes to player number 13, Isabel Baldock. Baldock kicks forward, no mark. Picked up by Maddie again. Free kick given away to the Suns, and that's going to be taken by... That was taken by Sheena Seiden. And that's going to be out on the full, is it? No, thrown in. No, out on the full. So it's a free kick, and that's going to be taken by the Suns, Jordan Zanchetta. And this time a throw in. So the Suns have decided to turn on and force the ball back into their forward 50. Nice tap, picked up really well. Taken down in a strong tackle. Picked up. Good strong kick. Oh, great mark. Great mark by Courtney Daniak. And another strong mark there, taken by Nikki Wallace for the Suns. Kick forward. Wasted opportunity they dropped. And it's now collected by the Lions. And we've got a bit of a scrimmage here. And I think there'll be a ball up. Yep. So the umpire calls the ball back. And that just kicked out towards the Lions end, but it was collected by the Suns and back into their 50. The Suns trying desperately to keep it into their 50. Free kick given away to the Lions, but he's calling it back, not paying advantage. So we're waiting for the ball to go back, and Brittany Downs was just the one with the ball there at the end. Oh, well smothered. That was number 23, Caitlin Cantrell. Beautiful smother of the ball there. And the Lions, though, have grabbed it back and a fantastic push forward into their forward 50. But a bit of a handover there, take it back. Nice opportunity for a mark. And number 8 kicks it forward once again. So still looking strong in the Lions 50, forward 50. But there's not enough there for support. It was a free kick, but advantage paid. And it's charging back towards the Suns' forward 50. Although we've got a missed mark. So the Lions took that one, took it back, we have a turnover, and it's gee, these girls are really pushing hard and they're fighting all the way through. The play's very scrappy though. There's not a lot of completed passes. A lot of the passes are going to dead hands, it looks like. They're just dropping them or letting the others take them up. And the handballs are just not hitting the marks either. So let's see if the girls can pick up a little bit later. There might be just a bit of nerves. Who knows? But, skill level's definitely dropping a little bit. Free kick given away. And that was a hard hit. A very hard hit. So that was a free kick taken there by Taylor Harris, and she seems to be all right. Seems to be moving all right now. Just getting a bit of attention from the runner, but she's still walking okay. And so there was out on the full down there. The free kick's going to be kicked by the Suns. Out towards their left wing. And once again we have another ball in. Another throw in. So the coaching staff for the Lions today, we've got Steve Walchett as head coach. An assistant coach, we've got Ron Kemp, who from Wilston Grange, and Jacob Simmons-Bliss from Zilmere. And Loretta Dowling, I'm not sure where Loretta coaches. Team manager is Tammy Dunn, and their runner is Rachel Anston. So we head back down towards the Suns forward line. They're about centre half forward at the moment, trying to find a mark, but still not able to do anything with it. And a free kick given away to the Lions. Great mark. Very, very tough attempted punch there too. So we're going again to into the Lions forward 50. Once again out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in. Brittany Downs is having a good game so far. She's had a lot of possessions, and she's really worked very hard for the Lions. Just having an outstanding quarter. And the Suns get possession. They're heading back out of the 50 and they're out towards the right wing. Mark attempted there by the Lions, but just couldn't grab it. Would have been a very tough one to grab. Suns maintain possession. Spill it towards to the Lions, and the Lions are now charging back towards their forward half. So we're seeing a good solid rapid change of possessions here. It's now got the Lions and a good mark. So now they can steady. But they don't. They faced an opportunity to steady there, but they charged on and fed it straight to the Suns. So the Suns are now heading back towards their forward. Competition for the ball is very strong. And good hand pass. And good kick, and hit the post. That's a shame. So another behind for the Suns. Okay, so the coaching staff for the Suns, we've got Jeff Newman as coach, Damien Richards and Monique Lepre and Joe Butland are the assistant coaches. Team runner is Tim Menzies and the team manager is Stacey French. Nice mark. Okay, so we line up for a set shot from about 40 metres out. And it's a nice kick. It's got the distance. But did it go through? No. Touched on the line. So that was a behind for the Suns, a third behind. The Lions kick out. So the Suns are dominating as far as scoring shots go, but they just haven't been able to convert into the 6 points. So all of that forward pressure early on from the Lions seems to have faded, and it's going the Suns' way now. Just not reflected on the board. And that was a great mark for the Suns there by Cleo Davis, forward kick, but unfortunately the Lions have now got possession again, but once again they've missed the mark. Very scrappy at the moment. I'm sure the girls are just having a bit of nerves and just need to settle. And Suns have got possession once again. Suns have now got the space and the personnel out there. There's only one Lions out there amongst all of those Suns players, and yet that one seems to have been enough just to slow them down, get more people out there on the mark. And the free kick given away for dropping the ball in the tackle. Lions have got the ball now, kicked away by Marnie McGaughan. Unfortunately, it's been grabbed by Courtney Daniak. No mark in the centre. Suns grabbed it out, but no time to pass, unfortunately. Lions are on it too quick. Another grubby kick by the Suns, sorry. And it's just being basically shuffleballed along the part of the ground. No one can pick it up. The Lions get a clean kick out last. Unfortunately, there's just no one there to pick it up. So we've now got a loose ball. The Lions picked it up, now kicking it back, trying to make a bit of time and a bit of space. Great mark taken there. So the Lions now have a bit of time, a bit of room, and this is their opportunity. Unfortunately, oh no, looks like they've done it. Dribbled through for a goal. Well done. So the Lions have now scored 2 goals, 2 clean goals, so it's 12 to the Suns' 3 points. 3 behind. Lions just able to make a better job of their finishing completion than the Suns have at this point. So we're seeing a bunch of real stars here today. We've got Emma Zielke, for example, and Emily Bates have both been drafted for the exhibition match down in Melbourne, and we're really looking forward to seeing that on the 29th of June. It's going to be a great game. So we'll call quarter time, and as I said just before, Lions 12, Suns are 3 points.
That's quarter time, a very tight tussle at the moment. The Lions 2 goals straight, 12 to the Suns, 0 goals 3.
Safe up there or what? Beth's behind you as well. Beth's behind you. Yeah, that's all right, mate. That's all good.
Okay, starting the second quarter very soon, and let's see if the Suns can start to capitalise on their possessions. So the wind's coming across the ground from the far side of the field towards us, so there's no real advantage to either team at the moment. Ball's up, and clearance to the Lions, and there we go. Big kick out towards, no one there to take it though. So the Lions in their 50, there's heaps of players there to choose from, and they should be able to clear it out. So the Lions kick it out towards that open space with a bit of a race for possession. Big kick, and there's a goal for the Lions. Beth, can you see who scored that one?
I can't quite see, Craig. It's a bit of a struggle out here, actually.
It is actually. I can't. That's why I'm not calling many numbers, mate, because I can't actually see a lot of them. When they're over this side, I'm fine, but when they're over that side, I'm sorry, the girls, but it's a tough one. So we're getting ready for the ball up once again. The Lions definitely in control of this match.
Clearance today. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the Suns' clearance this time.
Suns it.
Oh, a massive smother.
That travelled about 2 millimetres. The Lions are definitely dominating in the packs here.
Speak up, guys.
Okay. And we're getting ready for a ball in. So, throw in. Up they go. Suns get the clearance on this one. Can't do much with it at the moment, but they've got some players to choose
Oh,
from.
nice little selling the candy there.
Yep. Scrabble in the pack. The Suns come out with it. Kick it to space. And that's taken by Maddie Crowley. Crowley kicks out.
Like Shooter set him with the handball over the top.
Yep. And again, the Suns' handball skills seem to be letting them down.
Just getting clogged up in the Lions forward 50 at the moment.
Yeah. They just can't. I mean, the Suns had so many more scoring opportunities in the first quarter, but it looks like the Lions have come out absolutely on fire this quarter, because they've just kicked it back to give themselves a bit of space. Aiming at the centre of their 50, but nobody around but the Suns. And unfortunately that kick was just disastrous. That just went straight over the top of I can't see who that is. Who is that? 21? Is that 11?
31, I think.
31. So, yeah, Megan Hunt. Straight over Hunt's head. Again. Nice clearance from the Suns.
Just misses everybody there.
Misses everybody. Lions come out with it somehow. They manage to do that every single time. But it's been caught in a very sharp mark by the Suns. Kick forward to a 2-on-1 competition. Nobody grabs it.
And Jade Hose comes up with it for the Suns.
Yeah.
She's taken down well though. Some good tackling out there. Good defensive pressure from both sides.
Very good. Oh, great defence. The Suns. And that's a behind. So once again, the Suns just, I mean, the defensive pressure, there's no criticism there. There's nothing else they could do, but they're still down in their forward 50 and couldn't turn it into a goal. And ball's been spilled. Oh, solid hit. Nice pick up from the Suns, way over there in the distance. something happening over there, Beth. I'm sure of it.
On this wide ground, it's very hard to see the far wing.
It is. It is. We should have put a call
It's
into
Ashley
NASA.
Hales who's taking the mark on the centre square.
Nice solid kick, but beautiful
And
mark.
straight to Shani Webb. Good kick. Just
Shani
give it
doesn't
to
do much
space.
with it, yeah.
Another contest.
And the Lions have an easy mark there. Kick was a bit short, so put her under a bit of pressure, but she's come out with it, and a nice hard kick forward. No, and the Lions come out with it again in the forward 50.
Oh, it's a great hand pass
Great
there.
handball.
Set up that goal
A
beautiful.
lovely kick off the
Preempting
left
that, but
foot.
that's
Yeah,
fantastic. Beautiful
great
kick.
goal. That is a great goal from the Lions. So 24-4.
It's 4 straight too. They're kicking
Yeah.
very well at the moment.
Their accuracy is absolutely fantastic, the Lions, when they get it down there. And it's just amazing, you don't often see exactly the same number of scoring shots and the difference in scores to be that marked. Okay, ball's up. Oh, whistle's been blown. And somebody has run across the line, so it's going to be a free kick to... Who's the free kick going to?
To
The Lions.
Oh,
No,
no, it is in
to the
fact to the
Suns.
Suns.
To the Suns. No, it is to the Lions. Okay. So a big kick into the Lions forward 50.
Matt
Suns.
Thomas has a nice kick in, and she's made something with it, but the Suns come up with it.
Yeah, the Suns do. Their defensive pressure, when it gets into that...
They really clog it up. The Lions aren't getting easy goals, even though the score might suggest otherwise.
No, they've had to go over the top every single time, because if they try and go through, they just can't do it.
And some seem to have a few bigger bodies as well in their defence, and they're really kind of using that to their advantage.
Yeah, I was talking to Brie Brock actually before, and I was just mentioning to her that the Suns seem to have a bit more size on their side than the Lions do.
There's definitely plenty of skill though for the Lions. There's
Oh.
a lot of beautiful kicks.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a few dark patches on the ground too from the lighting, making it rather hard to see when they're in that forward Suns pocket, forward Lions pocket out there on the right hand side of the field. So there's a ball in, throw in. And the Suns have possession, they're kicking it back towards their goals. Very scrubby on the ground. It must be getting a bit damp out there. They kick it back, but the Suns come up with it.
And turn it over.
Centering
To a
kick.
contest.
Yeah. Okay, so the Lions are now caught right back into their forward 50.
And it's their first behind of the day.
First behind of the day from, what, over 52 metres out?
Just bounce through, just beat everybody.
There's some desperate attempts there to grab it for the goal, but no one could quite catch it. The Lions come out with it again after the kick out, and that's going to just to the left of the post for behind, I think.
There's a great run there from Marnie McGaughan breaking out of that pack. She looks very dangerous.
She does.
She's got a bit of speed on there. UQ player. In the Darling Downs.
Ah, that's right. She's the one that's come down from the Darling Downs to
Yeah.
play for UQ.
Yeah, so she
That's
just moved down this year, or switched teams this year. She's played a lot of state under 18s footy as well, lots of experience as a rep footballer.
So again, Suns come out with possession. Charging down the right-hand
nice shepherd
side.
there from Ash Hales.
Yeah.
We just can't get the numbers in their 450.
No. As soon as he gets down there, the Lions just outnumber them. So it's a tough call. And the Lions seem to be kicking a little bit more accurately too.
They're just making their kicks hit the targets, just
Yep.
helping them rebound. And Jenna Van Dyke almost takes a good contested mark there.
Very solid. Nice handball to get it out of the scrum. Kick into the middle of the 50. Grab by the Lions. And
Some great tackling defence there from the Suns. They're really putting some good pressure on.
yeah, very solid pressure. The two taking down.
And considering how much footy the Lions are getting in that attacking end,
Yeah. And that's
just missed by Emma Zilke.
yeah. It was a nice kick from Anna Silky though. You can see why she's been picked up by the.
She has a very good route. Yeah, the highest picked up Queenslander, number 7 in the draft this year.
Picked up by Melbourne.
Yeah. But she would have been picked up last year, except she broke her arm. So I think they'll be very happy to have her in the side this year. And the Suns have turned it over straight away. And the Lions almost do the same back.
Yeah, and it's a running race now.
Oh,
hit
you
the
can hear
post.
that hit the post from here.
Yep, that was a solid kick. You hear the echo of that one. So we get ready for the kick out. Lions jockeying for space. And I can't get over the number of unmarked Lions. And the Lion comes up with it. Can't see which one, I'm sorry. So she's well within range.
This is definitely kickable. Pretty tight angle though.
Yeah, tight angle, but
And there's
certainly
a bit
within
of
the
breeze
50.
around, so interesting to see.
She's probably only
Oh,
about
beautiful
25 out.
kick.
Behind.
Just across the face.
Yeah. The wind's blowing a bit stronger across the face of the goals right now. Coming towards the commentary box.
Definitely picked up in the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Just feel it lifting.
When I realised where the commentary box was, I had to go back to the car and make sure I had a jumper. Otherwise, I think I would have called in sick. Oh, desperate throw that way there, but not picked up by the umpire. And
Suns are really making the Lions work hard for their possessions.
yeah,
They were just all over them then. They just made them hesitate and they got their rewards.
big jump.
Oh, good jump there.
Suns are
Just a
attacking.
snap out of traffic and Regan Hunt almost takes it, but not quite. Ash Hales is straight onto that Lions girl though.
Yep. The attacking desperation from the Suns is really quite something, but they just can't get through the Lions' defence. The Lions
Yeah,
just
their
seem to be
tackling
able
pressure has
to.
been very, very good.
Yeah. Oh, desperate kick, but picked up by the Lions once again. Nice pickup.
They just look very good in transition, the Lions. They're not just snapping it to, they seem to know where they need to go and what they need to do. And,
Yep.
and it's working well for them, another goal.
Yep. And the Lions are just running away with this now. That was a really nice running kick. Full pace, and snapped it and just banged it through. And there was no doubt where that was going as soon as it left a boot. So it's been a pretty full day of football down here. So what happened earlier on in the day?
So North Queensland just beat South Queensland by a kick. It was an absolutely cracking game of footy. And then the Quaffle had a bit more of a tough game against the Vapor, but they'll take a lot of lessons out of that. I think the score was 121 to 42 in the end. But the Victorians just looked like a side that had been training for 3 months, and
Yeah.
that just made the difference.
Well, there's still quite a few people here watching the game, so
There's a lot at stake on this match for every girl out there. There's a chance to play in a really historic women's match in a couple of weeks' time, and be the first the first women's match as a double header with the NEAFL senior men's representative match as well. So it's a very exciting opportunity for these girls.
I know that, well, talking to Bree earlier, she was saying that it's going to be very tough because they're having to select the team out of this.
And pressure there from Marnie McGaugh.
Nice. Oh, thought she had that handball then, but she just dropped it.
Toying with it, just
desperately scrubbing. Oh, nice pass. And
Samantha Virgo from Griffith Maruka. She's a tough midfielder. She's very skillful and that was a good kick.
Great mark
And
there.
Megan Hunt, she's getting involved a lot.
Yeah, she's having a great game.
Very well. Certainly not hurting her chances at all. Can the Suns come up with it?
Yes.
From the goal square, you're
From the
not going to
goal
miss too
square.
many
No.
of those. That was great.
She didn't take any chances at all. She basically waited until she was standing on the goal line and kicked it through. So who was that that scored that one? Did you see that?
I'm not too sure. It's a bit hard to see the numbers from.
It was far away.
I think it might have been Caitlin Cantrell.
Okay, so the ball goes up.
Great leap there from Shani Webb.
Nice clearance for the Suns.
She hasn't played a lot of rock this year, but she really looks right at home there in the middle.
And the timing was just beautiful.
Oh yeah, she's got fantastic leap. A volleyball player, so you can see where that skill comes from.
Yep. The Lions still run away with it though.
Oh, the bounce beast, both those girls, and I think, oh, great tackle there.
Free kick to the Suns.
Well deserved. Their tackling pressure. I know I sound like a broken record, but it has been absolutely phenomenal early.
Missed mark there, but put the Suns under a bit of
Yeah,
pressure, but they've come away with it. Nice kick and beautiful mark. She carries on, runs on, puts themselves under immense pressure because there's just so many lines in that area. They just don't seem to be taking the time to steady.
A few too many handballs, just too close to each other and a bit too much under pressure. It's hurting them. They're just turning it over way too much in between the arcs, really. They look good when they can get a run and they can get a couple of kicks and,
Yep.
and really hit that hot spot in the forward 50. But once they get in traffic, it's just they can't seem to get it out.
I mean, and that's a lot about the opposition more than
That's
you know.
another contested clearance there.
Yeah.
The Suns do come away with it this time. And a beautiful kick down the wing, but it just misses the target.
Just over the top. So there's two lines there. So but they managed to shepherd it out.
Does very well then to beat the two and make it a neutral contest.
Yeah. Well, she did very well making it, forcing the ball over the line with those two players on top of her. Nice, and again the Suns get the clearance, but the ruck work from the Suns has been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, they're dominating the tap, so they just can't get that second thing. And I think that's Marnie McGaugh again on the wing, and they've really got some good pace, both sides actually, on that transition, and they just when they break away, they just are breathtaking to watch. It's incredible. And it is great to see the girls playing that kind of running style of footy. It's good, it's much more spectator friendly to see some attacking style of footy.
Yeah, definitely. When I was watching some Stars of the Future today down at Kedron, the under 15 girls.
Oh, great intercept there. Just on the 50. Can the Suns do something with it now?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Nice mark, right in the centre of the arc.
Nikki Wallace takes that and kicks it out to the half-forward flank, and that's Ash Hales, but she just can't get to it. And Taylor Harris comes up with it for the Lions. Another draftee for this year.
Again, they're just...
And Hales gets it again, and she just puts it straight on the boot.
Oh, nicely punched.
Great punch. from Nat Thomas there, who's the Queensland captain last year.
Yep.
Also an ex-Matilda, so some high, some strong sporting talent from various sports in the game today. Got a few soccer players and volleyballs and...
Well, it's good that they see the light.
Well, it's great they have more opportunities in AFL and now they're starting to come across more and more. It's great to see. And their athleticism really shows. It's just great to see.
So it's half time and the score at the moment is
5-5-35 to 1-4-10 in the favour of the Lions, and they've really just used the ball well when they've had it. They've had more opportunities, they've kicked straighter, and while the Suns' defence has been very, very good, they need to start converting more of their opportunities, and that transition from defence to attack, they need to just finesse that a little bit more and try to put it on the boot a bit more and get it down a bit quicker.
Yep.
But it's been a good game so far.
Keep going. Okay. We done?
Half-time of the Women's All-Stars match, and the Lions lead 5 goals 5-35 to the Suns 1 goal 4-10. Canteen and bar facilities are all still open. Down at the clubhouse end, the facilities that were on the northern end of the ground are now closed, but everything is still open down at the clubhouse end. Thank you.
It's half time here. We'll be back in a few minutes with the rest of the game.
Maybe slightly better, but we'll be right.
Just keep going louder.
Just a few
Yeah.
things I get
Yeah.
I won't change anything. Yours is fine. Just need to get the level fine.
How'd you go?
There's no room, matey.
What do you mean?
I I got 5 gigs to transfer and you got zilch.
What's on it?
A whole heap of other stuff of yours, mate.
What sort of stuff?
Other files and that.
No, but can you remember what one of them was called?
No, I don't. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I kind of stopped noticing it when we're just
you
sitting
can
here.
delete it all.
You sure?
It's just,
Yeah,
yeah,
go
we're
on.
just sitting here. So, good idea.
I will try and go back to the north. Only the people who
It's probably going to take about 20 minutes, mate.
20 minutes?
Yeah, mate.
All right.
You guys going? Okay.
He wants to stay, but he doesn't want to stay with you, he only wants to stay with him.
It's saying it's going to take 2 minutes to transfer. Why don't they bring decent USBs? What's the matter with everybody?
And it was full. I had to format it, Dean.
People who are on their own. So is he going to have to come back here or what?
He's got no choice but to come back for it.
Well, you think after all this time, people would know?
Look, is it on TV?
Maybe we could check with him about legal stuff because
He was down there.
no, it could be good check with him. How he was going to go ahead because it could have been up in the I can't see it. It's so blind, I can't see.
I've got one photo on too. I can still try and upload it.
That's weird.
You're going to take you half an hour.
Good man.
He said about 22 minutes. What can you do 6 meg on that? Yeah, the other way, look at it. Go from one net, you go download it from that.
So are you the only reporter, like, here?
For
AFLP?
us, yeah, well, I'm the only, there's no other, like, I'm it.
So who does all the other articles on there?
The other articles, what do you mean?
On AFLQ?
So if there's not a byline, it's Lisa, our media manager, so she upload, like, that's when the regions or whatever will send us through stories that they can put up.
Yes, mate. I believe so.
Sorry, bugger.
So is Lisa McCoy like your boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all been ready to go, mate.
given him one game.
You're going to get the VAFO. And you've got the
He's working on it.
yeah,
He's looking good. He will be formatted.
Do you want to type it for you? If you dictate it.
Is there still a Barina? Oh, no, she's gone.
Who's that?
My boss, Lisa.
Why did she want to talk to you or something?
I have a memory card in my pocket that she needs, and I think she's a bit pissed off because my phone was on airplane mode, so I was charging it before.
And welcome back to the Moreton Bay Regional Sports Complex for the Women's All-Stars game. We're coming into the second half, and you're joined in the commentary box with Craig Pollard and Beth Newman. Beth, what was the score at the break?
So the Lions are leading 5-5-35 to the Suns 1-4-10, and the Lions team have had most of the possession in their attacking half and have really converted the opportunities when they've had them, and that shows with the 10 scoring shots to 5.
And it was a much better second quarter for the Lions. At the first quarter it was very even, and the Suns take it away.
Samantha Virgo clearing kick from her out into the forward 50.
The Lions take it back, kicking it out to the wing, and it's headed out for a throw-in. Yeah, the first quarter was very evenly matched, but the second quarter the Lions just kicked away and doubled the scoring opportunities to the Suns.
They really managed to get some space on them, and something the Suns have been really hard in at the ball, and they're doing that again now. They're not giving the Lions any easy possessions. No,
not at all. The Lions have to fight and really try hard for every single opportunity. But they've managed to come away with a clean possession there, a big kick out there forward
nice
50,
take.
And a great mark. And I think this will end up being a goal. No? Oh, she was trying to kick it forward to their full forward, but just didn't quite carry.
Just got to back yourself in those situations, I think.
Yeah, that would have been
particularly, four goals in front. You're straight in front. You just got to put it on the boot, have a crack.
And the Suns again, see
Shani Webb with a handball and a good Shepherd follow-up.
But their kicking is just not accurate enough.
They're just turning it over. Oh.
Yeah.
And Megan Hunt's just copped one on the face there. Pretty spectacular Falcon.
Nice block, but she's probably wondering what just hit her.
Yeah.
Oh, great mark.
Very good take.
Oh.
And a good tackle there.
Solid tackle.
Nat Thomas just breaking away down the wing. She's very speedy.
Very quick.
And very, very good with her boot.
And the Suns come away with it though. It was a tight possession.
And Hunt just drops that mark. And Sexton's trying to tackle her there, but Suns still come away with it. And it's Samantha Virgo to Shani Webb, and then into that forward 50. They just can't mark it. It's been a big problem for them down there. But they've got a one-on-one now, and I think this girl in the goals, and she's kicked it.
She's kicked it. It's gone through. So the Suns break their drought in the first opening minutes of the second half, third quarter.
It's a perfect start for them.
That's what they needed.
That was Cassie Bell from Zilmia, who's actually the league's leading goal kicker at the moment. So she knows how to find the big sticks, and they'll be hoping she can do a few more of those in the second half.
And hopefully that will give them a bit of a lift and a bit more enthusiasm, and
massive confidence boost for them.
Yeah.
Just to get that first goal, it's really important to just cut that margin a little bit and make it a little bit more achievable.
So the Suns now 1-1-10.
It should be 2-4-16, I believe, and 5-5-35 to the Lions. Someone's just not updated that scoreboard just yet.
It's all a blur to me over there, that big green scoreboard. And the Lions now have possession, and a nice kick and a good mark over on the far side. And the Suns come away with possession. Bit of a turnover. The Lions pick it up. Manage to get into a bit of open space. Kick it towards their forward 50. Not able to take the mark.
Suns clean up and boot it straight out of there.
And they fly. No one takes the mark. The pressure out there defensively is just so strong. It's very tough for either side to get a real clean break.
And that just shows, with kicks like that, you're seeing girls just really put under a heap of pressure, tackling pressure and defensive pressure.
And again, the Lions' defence preventing a mark. The ball comes out.
To get it out there, and it's a foot race. Looks like it's gone over the boundary over there.
Yeah. Time for a throw in. But that'll the Suns are managing in their forward 50 if they can take advantage of this so close to their goals, they'll be really on track.
They just snapped it out of the pack there, and no one gets any hands on it. But
and it'll be
do
a throw
another
in.
throw in. The Suns will be happy that they're getting more possession and more opportunities though in their forward 50, and they're keeping it in, which is a really good sign. You don't want those easy kicks out of 50 after you work so hard to get it down to your goals.
Yep, absolutely.
The Lions' defence, just as I said that, of course.
Oh,
But they're
beautiful
turned it over,
mark.
and Megan Hunt goes for a run. She's been absolutely sensational
Taps
today.
it forward and
Nice
now
hand pass
another
there.
one. No,
Just turnover.
yep. She couldn't take the
Struggling
pass.
to find a target, but manages to get to Taylor Harris, who hand passes it out.
See, that was another lost opportunity.
And Marnie McGorm's out there on her own in the wing. She just beats a couple of Suns. Not a great kick from her though.
No,
She won't be happy with that one.
grubber.
Caitlin Collins comes up with it and just puts it on the boot, which seems to be a good tactic, just to keep getting it forward from them. And once they get it, they seem to be all right.
Another lost mark opportunity. The Lions are now kicking it forward, and that'll go through for a goal.
And that whole passage of play there really just shows the difference. Once the Lions have got it into their forward 50 tonight, they've basically converted or at least scored on almost every occasion, whereas the Suns it gets locked in, it gets congested, and they just can't quite get it down. It looks like they've reset the scoreboard over there now, and it's 0-0 apparently.
But I mean, the start of the rot was when it was in their forward 50, and rather than trying to go for a set shot from about 45 out, she went for a hand pass that didn't connect, and from that point, they lost the momentum. And again, I think decision making out there seems to be letting the Suns down.
Oh, great jump there from Harris, I think it was.
The Suns
The
come away with
Suns
it.
Come away with the clearance. It seems to be a trend tonight. Whoever wins a tap seems to lose the clearance.
Oh, great
Good
tackle,
tackle
a
there.
bit high. So free kick to the Lions.
It looks like Caitlin Collins has got that just inside the Suns 50, and she's looking to hand pass it off. And that's something they're doing a lot, both sides trying to get that running style of footy and having runners off, when they get the ball. And it does speed it up a little bit, but they've got to make sure that those hand passes connect.
Great mark in the middle ground,
Over
kicking
the top
it forward.
of everyone.
And
The
the
Suns
Suns will
get
come
there
away
first.
with this one. And again,
Get it on the boot.
Yeah, get it out of the 50.
Oh, good shepherd there from Shani Webb, but it just doesn't stop Harris
Oh,
from getting the ball. Great
beautiful
follow-up.
tackle.
Beautiful second effort there, and she's been rewarded with a free kick.
No. She
No
tries to play on.
advantage.
Umpire won't have a bar of that. Goes back for the kick. But that'll give the Suns a bit of time to set. Nice spoil. And there we go, a nice mark. So now they just need to settle themselves down, set.
And that's Cleo Davis there, who's just kicked it into the 50. And it looks like they're about to score a
Yep.
goal. That's the second for the Suns.
Second for the Suns. They just ran into an open face and took full advantage. I thought for sure, that we went into like a field of lions, and somehow the Suns came out with it at the other end.
They're very good in that traffic. They're very, very good in contests that have been the tougher side so far. But the Lions' skills have been what's helped them and what the reason for them being 3 goals up now.
Yep.
But it's a great contest, and both teams. I mean, there's plenty of girls on both sides who. It's going to be a tough decision for the selectors this week when they have to sit down and pick. I think it's 20, 24, 25 girls to go down to Tasmania in a couple of weeks' time.
Yep. That's going to be one heck of a match. I can't wait to see it.
Another clearance for the Lions, but they just can't quite get it out of there. They've got the numbers, but can they use them? Plenty of handball options, but she burns them all and goes for a run down the middle. Good on her.
Took them all on and beat
Love
them
that.
all.
And
Big kick.
almost great, but just doesn't quite connect.
So there's a mad scramble now, and the Suns halfback. Suns kick it forward. Missed mark. Not to matter.
they're looking a lot more confident, both sides actually at the moment, really willing to run with the ball and take them on, and it's great to see.
And the
And
Suns,
it's,
big kick up forward.
Cassie Bell just goes straight into the fullback's hands. I think that's Shannon Campbell.
So the Lions take it out the far side of the field into the darkness. We're sure something's happening. And a nice mark in the wing.
But there again, that second kick from the Suns just doesn't, from the Lions in that instance, just doesn't quite connect, and then turnover at the centre circle again.
Yep, so we're back with the Suns in the centre of the field.
Goes over the top of everyone again.
Everyone. The Suns, I thought they ended up with it, but no, it came out with the Lions.
Can't quite take that mark, but gives their side the advantage, and it's out. Oh no, it's not quite out on the boundary yet.
No. Mind you, this field is so big, I think you'd have to almost get to another country to get out on the boundary.
It's definitely not one for people who don't like running, that's for sure.
No.
It's a tough slog out there.
And the facilities here are fantastic at the Moreton Bay Regional Sports Complex. They've done a great job getting ready for tonight, for today, and it's been a really great day of footy. There would have been about 1,000 people here earlier.
Oh yeah, something like
games.
that. There were plenty of people around. Even from the first game, the North v South game, it was great atmosphere out here as well. It's a great place to come and watch footy.
So the Lions grab it, but kick smothered off the boot. The Suns end up with a mark.
Jenna Wicks there, kicks it down, but
so again we're scrubbling in the middle.
the Lions can't with it, and they're kicking into their 50, but it's
That's
an intercept.
snagged by the Suns. Great intercept. Oh,
And
Lions
Sexton's
come
going to
away
go
with
for a
it.
goal there, and
Yep.
she's
And that'll be their
just-
first point for the
no,
night.
she just missed it.
Oh no, 6th point for the night. What am I
They're
saying?
breaking even at the moment.
So, Lions 6-6-42 and the Suns 3-4-22.
22. And that margin though doesn't quite tell you how close the game has been and how hard the contested footy
No,
has been.
not at
And
all.
every possession is a difficult one. Every possession is a contest.
Yep. Nice foil there from the
Sally
Suns.
Young kicks it, but it's just gone out. Just squeezed inside the post. There'll be another behind for the Lions.
So the Suns kick it out towards the commentary box. Nice mark. Let's see what they do with it from here. It's towards the centre of the field. Oh, lovely overhead mark. Big kick. Back to nobody. I mean, there's only one person back there at that point, and now there's a field of Lions. But we'll have a ball up. No one can get
That was
it
really
out.
Cassie Bells for the taking there. If she'd taken that mark, she could have run off and kicked a spectacular goal, but just wasn't quite to be. And now another neutral ball. Shani Webb up again. She's got a great leap on her. Oh, and another
beautiful.
fantastic smother from Kylie
Oh,
Walsh there.
fantastic tackle, and the free kick's well earned.
The Suns are really getting rewarded for their strong tackling. It's Maddie Crowley from Zilmere who's got that kick. She's got to do something with it now. And she does.
Oh, beautiful mark.
Fantastic, pinpoint accurate. Cassie Bell again almost plays on and then
Smothered off the boot.
She cleans up her own
She cleans
kick.
it up.
But
Oh,
it
smothered
comes out
again.
the other way.
Went backwards.
Sexton takes a couple of bounces.
Bouncers
kicks
weren't
it
doing
into the
anything
middle.
for her there.
And Courtney Daniak comes up with it, but the Lions grab it, and Sexton again kicks it out into space.
Only play there was the Lions. She had,
And Maddie Roberts goes for a run, and just as she gets hit, just a
Beautiful
beautiful
mark.
kick. And Nat Thomas again with a shot. She plays on pretty quickly, but just out to the right-hand side.
I
Oh,
think
out on the
she's-
full, in fact.
No, I think
Or admitted
No,
everything. Oh, it
didn't-
wasn't even
it
didn't
wasn't
even
even
cross
out.
the boundary line. There
No.
you go. So the
I think-
Suns take it back.
she cheated herself there. If she'd set herself, she probably might have got the goal. Although I don't know the kicking distance that she has, but it was only on the 50. So the Suns are now back with
Shiny
it.
Webb's broken away, cleaned up that really well.
Picked
Again,
up.
just on that 50, the Lions pick it up and bring it back to their attacking end.
And there's been a bit of a collision out there, a heavy collision. Two girls are down. And one of them, the Lions, not getting up. So we now just wait while the trainers and runners get out, see what the damage is. But it looked like a solid hit. The Suns player is coming off. It's one of those ones where they connect and both sets of legs go up in the air. And they both land at the same time.
And someone's coming off to look a bit sore and sorry for themselves.
I think they're both seeing stars at the moment. Which is more than I can see because it was very cloudy just before it got dark. So I don't know if it's going to rain on us towards the end of the game or not. But looking definitely a bit unsteady there coming off. But play on, and the Lions have made their kick. No mark at the other end, so it's they've still managed to come up with the ball though. They kick it to centre half forward.
Looks like it was Caitlin Cantrell from the Suns, and I think that's Emma Zilk coming off for the Lions after that clash. But they both look like they'll be all right. They're both tough, so
Yeah.
I'll check them out and make sure they're good to go.
So the Suns now have it. Big kick towards the 50, but the Lions end up with it, and again, same story. The defensive pressure from both sides is just so strong.
And the Lions fullback there, Shannon Campbell, she had a fantastic carnival at the youth girls just recently, and she's showing that form again tonight. She's not an overly big defender, but she just gets in the right spots and does really well, and it's working for the Lions tonight.
There's a lovely low mark there, caught over on the far side. Spilled at centre half forward, but they still come away with it. Another smother. But the Lions still have it. Hand pass, two hand passes. Big tackle and holding the ball, free kick to the Suns. And that was a wayward kick heading, and the Suns managed to come up with it even though they lost the foot race. It was overrun by the Lions.
Luana Healy kicks it
Straight to the line.
to the Lions.
There's another Lion sitting out in the middle of the
Heidi-
field with
Heidi
nobody.
Thompson kicks it into space where another Lion is able to run onto it and take a couple of bounces and have a shot.
Big kick.
Oh, in a contested situation, but no one's really the winner there. It's still in play.
And that'll go over. Oh no, they managed to keep it in.
Doing well to keep the ball alive tonight. And it's Ash Hale down there in that contest for the Suns. And she taps it out to a Lions player.
Nobody's letting it go over the boundary. Solid tackles.
Fierce tackling there.
That was a hopeful kick from the Suns, trying to get it out, to get themselves a bit of room. Lions come out with it. Big kick towards the goals. No marks.
A 3-on-1 for the Suns there, so they've used their numbers and it's worked well for them. But still not out of that 50.
No.
The Lions are
And
just
it's nobody's.
tapping in.
There's no clear possession. There's no clear taker. Although free kick there, and it's free kick to the Suns.
got a few spare players there. Kick it to a contest.
Out towards a
2
commentary
on 1.
position.
And Hannah Sexton comes up with it for the Lions, and a nice little hand pass there.
Just as the tackle came in, so no
So that
mark.
was Emily Bates who kicked it into the centre.
And again,
but
nobody
just
can get a
turned
clean
over.
disposal because they're just, the tackling pressure is so hard.
You just can't, you don't get any space. The players aren't getting any space
No.
out there.
Too high, so another free kick to the Suns. They try again to come out towards us, and that's
3/4 time, and the
Three-quarter time.
Lions lead 6-7-43 to 3-4-22. But it's been a really hard battle out there for both sides, both showing some really good defensive pressure. Shannon Campbell at fullback for the Lions has been sensational. Shani Webb had a good quarter for the Suns that quarter, and Hannah Sexton for the Lions through the midfield has also been really good. So it'll be interesting to see how the Suns can kind of come home with a bit of a wet sail in this last quarter and cut the margin back, or even, you know,
well, it's only
clinch a
4
sneaky
goals.
win.
It's only 4
Absolutely.
goals, so
and it's a lot close. Like, the scoreboard doesn't necessarily show how close it is.
No.
A couple more times, a couple more chances for the Suns, and they take those chances, then they're right in this. Absolutely.
so we're really looking forward to a fantastic final quarter of football here tonight.
And it's a great chance for the girls to push their chances for state selection with senior coach Jeff White watching on, and yeah, they'll be looking to have a big final quarter.
Okay.
How'd you go?
It's done. Come around the back one.
Yeah, got it. Cheers, guys.
Okay. It's the start of the third quarter. Getting ready with the ball up, and the Lions are leading by 21 points after what was a smashing third quarter footy.
It was a great contest, and I still can't get over how good the defensive pressure has been. You just can't get any space out there, and it's really, really good. And the girls are getting rewarded for their tackles as well. Umpires giving them the reward when they take somebody down. It's fantastic. And the Lions get the first clearance there.
Yeah, the Lions come away with it.
Just snap out of the middle, and Ash Hales from the Suns comes up with it. Sorry, in the Lions forward 50, but it's turned over straight away.
In a story we've seen all night. And
the ball goes over everybody. Oh, they just can't get onto the boot. It's fantastic stuff.
There is just no easy points in this game.
They did eventually get a goal.
But it was
a grubber there.
It was a grubber under immense pressure.
It's Caitlin Collins, I think, from the Lions there. That just takes their lead out to 27. It's a good way for them to start the quarter. They'll be happy with that, the Lions.
And the Suns will be wanting to get back on the board. It's almost like this end is the scoring end, really, for no reason at all. There's no weather, wind, no nothing.
Anything, no.
But certainly that's where the majority of the points have been scored.
No real winners out of that bounce. It's still being contested now. There's a massive pack of girls there.
The Suns finally come out with it, with a big kick out. No
just
clean
taken by
mark.
the Lions on the half-back line. And they're chasing. And it's Sexton again,
nice
who's
pick-up.
had a really good last quarter, third quarter, and this quarter has continued that. But the Suns come up with it. And it's Cleo Davis again who's got that in there.
Nice running mark.
Back line.
Solid kick.
Oh, and a good spoil there.
Suns spoil that
From,
beautifully.
Isabel Bordock, actually a Darling Downs girl.
Suns.
And Courtney Danier comes up with it for the Suns, but she can't get a hand pass away, and it's turned over. And
the number of spoils and interferences, it just doesn't stop. The Lions just can't get a clean break. Neither can the Suns.
it is slightly to the Suns' advantage at the minute, but the Lions do come up with it. And Brittany Downs tries to get a hand pass away, but
wrapped in a tackle.
And Heidi Thompson just carries it over the line.
So throw in. No clean possession there. The Lions come out with it in the end.
Nice kick into the middle. Marnie McGorm just runs onto it, but she can't beat that Suns player there.
Yeah.
The Lions do eventually come up with it again, and they're building another attack. And Hannah Sexton again gets another touch on it.
Off. Just shook off that tackle, and it's gone over for another throw in.
She's looking for Jenna Van Dyke there, but she just couldn't quite make it.
It was a nice way to dodge out of the tackle too. Great footwork.
And the Suns again get it out of their back line, but straight into the arms of Bree Conan from a Townsville girl, actually, who's just come down to play for
no mark.
UQ.
No mark
Turns
awarded
it over
there.
again.
Oh, strong tackle. Thrown to the ground. The Suns tap it forward. Okay, so she stops and steadies. Looks for a target. Unfortunately, it doesn't come to much, but the Suns still have the ball at the moment. Yep, and it's now kicked towards their 50. Their full forwards got it, and a nice mark. Very nice mark. So she'll go back for a set shot at goal.
That was very good vision from her, just getting out into space. She knew her defender wasn't going to get her, and just clean chest mark. Fantastic effort.
The Lion was appealing for a play on, and the Sun was appealing for a 50 for interference at the same time. So both of them shrugged off by the umpire and set shot, and straight through the middle. So
that brings the margin back to 20 points even at the moment. So maybe the Suns can get a bit of a run on here and spark a bit of a comeback. It'll be a bit exciting. They're definitely doing well in the defensive stakes. They've been working very hard despite having not as many opportunities as the Lions tonight, and the tackling pressure has just been absolutely sensational.
And what they need to do is they need to start taking better advantage of the possessions they do get and hitting their marks. If they can hit their marks, they will absolutely run away with this. So ball's up, and Sun's got the tap.
It's in congestion again. There's no free possessions out there.
No. So as soon as the Lions had it, they turned it over again, and free kick.
About 4 girls went up there, but the Suns have
Come
nabbed
away
a
with
free
it.
kick, and it's Cassie Bell again.
I think that might have been for holding.
She'll have a go there. She's got a good boot. She just chips it short,
jabs it forward,
and it goes straight in the hands of Shannon Campbell, who's loading up for the Lions from fullback. Out onto the wing, or the half forward line.
Over the top of her head. Suns have it. Trying to get it out of there.
They just cannot escape the tackling pressure. It's immense.
So we'll have a ball up. Almost on the edge of the 50 there at the wing. And so the ball heads back towards the Suns' goals. They kick it out on the full. Some great desperate football from the Suns.
It's a nice hit from Campbell again.
And a lovely mark.
But it's taken by Alex Anderson. Sorry, Ali Anderson. Not sure where my brain is. And they've got a nice set up there. But
intercepted by the Lions.
They've just picked them off really well tonight, the Lions, in their back line.
Yep, absolutely. The Suns, as I said before, the Suns just can't convert their possessions into a goal, because as soon as they kick forward,
it's just that those last 2 kicks into that attacking half, and they can't seem to take a mark and put themselves in a really dangerous position. I think most of their goals have been running goals tonight, and I think that's a reflection of that they just can't quite seem to take a clean mark in that forward 50.
Yeah, they've only had 1 goal tonight from set shots, and that was that one scored just before. So they need to turn that around, and they need to do it quickly. Great, hard-fought mark.
Fantastic from Isabel Baldock. She clips it to the centre, but not to her own
taken
team's
beautifully
favour.
by the Suns.
And Cleo Davis just wheels out of some traffic, but the Lions have come up with it in the end.
Gifted to the Lions at the end there.
Kicked it out. Oh, and she just makes it there.
Big kick forward. Space. Suns end up with it, but crunching
Hannah
tackle.
Sexton almost comes in to get it, but it's just in the pack. Comes out the back, and Emily Bates just handballs it over the top.
So the Lions end up with it, and almost a free ride so far into their forward 50.
Tegan Stevenson completes a beautiful
mark.
pass into Caitlin Collins, who spots that player in the hot spot just on the goal square there.
And she'll come back for what should be a fairly straightforward
Jenna Van
goal.
Dyke, she's got a good kick. I don't think she'll have any trouble with the distance, and straight in front. So I'd say this would be 6 points for the Lions.
Although she's wearing a Lions jersey, so let's not count our chickens. She did.
It's a good
there
kick
you go.
from her. And now the Lions out to a 27-point lead, and it's about 9 minutes into the final quarter.
So the Lions aren't letting the Suns into the game now. They're closing the door quite firmly. You know, I don't envy the selectors trying to pick the best 24 out of here.
No, it's going to be tough. And it's a credit to each girl out there that they're making it a tough job for the selectors. It's not going to be easy, and everyone who does get a jumper will absolutely deserve it.
Absolutely. It's heading towards the Suns 50.
A bit of a grubber there into their favour, but they come up with it still, and a nice kick there.
Messy
Getting under
start,
it.
but it,
some good body there from Shannon Campbell, just
preventing the mark,
blocking her out of the way.
And it's going to be
It's just
dribbled
over
over.
the line. I thought it was going to stop there for a second.
So did I. Thought I was going to sit there and wait for them to catch up.
Another come up from with the Suns, and they just snap it a bit forward. It's getting into their 50, but the Lions come up with it again. And Heidi Thompson, nice hand pass, but into danger, and a great tackle there from the Suns.
Beautiful tackle.
It's just epitomised how they've played tonight, that really strong defensive footy.
She went down very awkwardly though, so hopefully she hasn't injured her leg.
I think she's in a bit of pain there. She hasn't moved.
No, she was
Getting up now.
twisting as she fell, so that could have ended very poorly. But she's up and she's running okay. So the Suns take their free kick for a centering kick.
Middle, about 6 people went up for that one, and
Yep.
no one took it down.
And the Lions end up running away with it, but
It's a
free
high
kick
free
called.
kick to the Lions, and they get it out of there quick, smart. They've just settled a little bit.
Beautiful smother. There's been so many smothers in this game.
From Wilston Grange's Courtney Danier, I think it was.
Yep.
She's another up-and-coming star. There's a lot of youth girls graduates out there today, and it's a really good sign for the talent pathway at AFL in Queensland and for female footy, that they're coming up and challenging for those senior spots now, and doing a good job of it actually.
And I have to say too, the umpires today, they're drawn from the community football side, and they've done a great job of managing this game. It's been a tough game in all respects.
And Brie Conan almost takes the mark, but Hannah Sexton comes in to clean it up and just taps it forward.
Bounce really let her down there. It didn't cooperate at all. She tapped it forward, come away with possession, big kick towards the centre half forward.
She's pulled up a bit sore from that kick, Hannah Sexton. She's limping a little bit now. Hope nothing too serious there. She's having a great second half.
Oh, big tackle. And the Suns get it for a free kick for
holding the ball.
And they'll be relieved at that, because that was certainly
Looks
quite
very
a good run from
dangerous
the
for
Lions.
them there.
Nice mark over on the far side. Centering kick.
Oh, that was
crunch.
some very good courage from that Lions player there, just to throw herself into the contest.
The girls are leaving absolutely nothing behind on the field today. They are going to walk off here sore and exhausted.
You can tell how much it means to them to just be considered among the state's best, and to get a chance to play for Queensland. It's just, you can see every player there wants it really badly.
Yep. They've all worked extremely hard. The Suns have possession, kicking towards the centre half forward area. And the umpire pulls out a free kick out of the bag, and the Lions are now aiming for a turn back. No mark, and the Suns end up with the possession, kicking back towards the 50. There's 2 Lions to choose from. Just pop a ball up in the air, trying to get a mark out of that, but no dice. But the Lions still end up with it.
And there was a
great
brilliant
take. Beautiful
Jordan
take.
Zanchetta from Yeronga, who just snapped up that ball before anyone realised, and almost set up a great shot for the Suns, but it got turned over on that 50 arc again, unfortunately for them.
And it was a great, not only great grab, but fast and very accurate handball at the end of it too. It was really well done.
She's a very skillful player, Zanchetta. She's been one of their standouts in the Women's League the last few years, playing in the powerhouse that is Yeronga. Oh, great tap there.
And again, the Suns just can't quite
Hardy Thompson just kicks it out.
take advantage. Another mark
a
in the
nice
middle
little
there.
link there and going for a run. Almost taken
almost had
there
it.
by Brittany Downs. Sanchetta again out into the wing.
So the Suns there's a couple of unguarded Suns out there at the moment. So
And Shani Webb.
Oh,
with a great
beautiful
lead and a
mark.
Beautiful mark. That was sensational from her. And a nice kick, but it's just not quite going to hit a target.
line.
Just
Yep.
turned it over, which is disappointing after she worked so hard to get the ball in the first place, and it was a spectacular grab from her.
beautiful grab.
It's under debate there in the middle of the field, but the Lions just get a sneaky handball away. Marnie McGorm hand passes it back out into just on the left of centre, and another foot race down in the Lions forward 50. The Suns rebounding again. There's been so much strong rebounding off the half back line for
Yep.
both sides today. It's setting up some good transition and a nice kick
Great
into the
attempted
Suns
tackle.
forward line, but just over the top again. They just can't seem to get that final kick to connect.
And they're just not leaving anyone back either. I mean, there's nobody behind to grab those particular
No, you're
sorts
right.
of
They
shots.
are pushing up quite high, which you need to do, and a lot of footy teams do that these days. But yeah, you do get caught out sometimes when it does go over the top.
So the Suns just not able to capitalise once again. Free kicks called, but the Suns get the free on this occasion. It's on their 50 arc, well, just inside the 50. So about 45 metres, you think, from goal? On a slight angle?
The mark's maybe about 40 even, bit closer in. Slightly tight angle.
Oh, flubbed it.
Just a bit of a shank there. She wouldn't be happy with that one.
No, that I don't know where that hit.
But a 3-on-1, and surely the Suns will come up with it now. They've got they're first to the ball, and they wheel around and just it's almost straight into the arms of the Lions again.
I think it bounced off her and just.
And Kate
couldn't grab it.
Lutkins has come off looking a bit sore. It's last year's Women's League best and fairest, and it's just in the hands of a teammate at the moment, and just not looking very happy. It's a massive blow for the Lions.
The Lions have now got the ball in their forward 50. Still hotly contested, but there's a bunch of Lions to choose from, and this will be a goal. This will be a goal.
And Maddie Roberts converts easily. It was a very good passage from them. And that's what we've seen all night. Is when they have had opportunities, the Lions have made the Suns pay, where the Suns just can't quite seem to penetrate their forward line and really make the Lions pay. And sad, because their defensive efforts have been absolutely excellent tonight. Really, really strong.
Yep.
But they just their forwards just can't seem to give their defenders the rewards they deserve.
Yeah, there was a lot of unmarked Lions down in their forward too, so the defenders seem to have just sort of dropped the ball on that one there. Pretty much for the first time tonight they've left that many unmarked.
It was such a quick transition. I think they just got caught out a little bit in that respect. The Lions, oh no, it's the Suns that come out. Shani Webb with a bit of a kick and hope there. And it just misses the tips of that Lions player. But she comes up with it, and it's back the other way. Strongly contested yet again. It just doesn't get out of that centre circle very easily.
No, not at all. Ball up. Suns come away with the clearance. And a mark. Oh no, dropped it. Gee, I thought she had that then.
Oh, it was almost a great intercept there from the Suns, but couldn't quite make it stick.
So the Suns get a chance now to regroup.
They boot into their forward 50, but again in
Just over the
one-on-one,
top.
they just can't seem to make those connect. It's working so hard, but it's just those little skill errors that
Yep.
have cost them a little bit.
So we've got the Lions now out wide, pretty much on her own. To a
Almost a
one-on-one.
mark there to Brie Conan, but she makes a good second effort to get it up off the ground and taps it out to a teammate. And
Nice
sets up
hand
a
pass.
really, and she's at the end of all that, she's picked it up after that, and that shows you the importance of those second and third efforts that really make a difference. She's going to set up a goal here.
Yep, there was a mark
oh.
there. No, intercepted by
It
the
looks good
Suns.
from Sexton, but too short, and that's full
it.
time.
Full time.
So the Lions have run out 9-7-61 to 4-4, 28 winners over the Suns, but the result is not hugely important in the big scheme of things. So what will be interesting to see is which 24 girls will get picked to run out for Queensland in a fortnight's time, and there are definitely a lot of girls who have pushed their selection chances and will be considered in the mix, both some of the experienced campaigners like Nat Thomas, who's been captain a couple of times, and Kate Lutkins, but also some of the younger girls from the youth girls competition this year and last year, as Shannon Campbell at fullback for the Lions was very impressive, and as was Hannah Sexton, particularly in that second half running on the wing. She set up a lot of Lions goals, and Shani Webb from the Suns, very impressive. She made a lot of things happen running in the ruck through the midfield. She was on the end of a lot of, she created a lot of great play, and there's definitely, I wouldn't want to be a selector this week. I'm sure Jeff White will have a few headaches along with the rest of his selection team.
Yeah, no, look, I'm glad I'm not on the panel because I couldn't pick which of these girls stood out over the top of the others. It was a very strong effort from both teams. They've both done very well. And it was a great game of footy. It was really enjoyable to watch.
It was fantastic. There's some really strong defence, but when they got some attacking play and some players got a bit of space on, they just capitalised, and it's just got some blistering runs down through the middle and on the wing to set up some great goals. There's a lot of skill out there, a lot of talent, and all the girls, did themselves very proud tonight. So I think they'll all be very happy, and giving the selectors a hard job, as we've said a few times tonight.
And
it's not going to be easy.
The other real benefit of this game, of course, is the fact that these girls now get to take all the skills they've learnt over the last couple of weeks of playing in this game and practicing back to their home clubs, and it's just making the women's football competition that much stronger every single year.
Absolutely, it's going to be. This is a real milestone match for the women, and to play in that state game in a fortnight will be a historic moment for the girls that do get picked, and it marks a really strong moment in female footy in Queensland, which is just absolutely going gangbusters at the moment and growing so quickly. And these girls are the beneficiaries of that, and a couple of them are draftees as well, who'll play on June 29, and they all understand exactly how lucky they are to have these opportunities, and you can tell that they are taking every chance with both hands and doing themselves the best service they can.
All right, so it's been Craig Pollard and Beth Newman commentating for the Women's All-Star game here at the Moreton Bay Regional Sports Complex. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed the football. And, well, until next time,
Have a good long weekend.
We'll see you again.